Close your eyes for a second. Picture this. It's a Tuesday afternoon. You're an old man. You're sitting at a bench in the park and you wanted to feed the wild kids. I don't know. You start reflecting on your younger days and you feel regret. Regret that you never traveled outside of your hometown. Regret that you didn't keep in touch with that one friend. Shit, I regret I didn't ask the goth Starbucks worker to spit in my drink. By the time you look like you need a box of Kleenexes, you've gotten up from the bench. You identify the nearest Homo sapien nearest to you and approach them with the intention of asking for a tissue. But instead you get, sorry, good vibes only. I genuinely believe that the people that say good vibes only are the most fragile people to walk the earth. And I'm not talking in the sense of some Midwest bumblefuck talking about, this snowflake generation, really sounding like the villain from Cobra Kai. I'm talking about how the people that say good vibes only are afraid of their own emotions. Like they're at the doctor's. Sorry, let me get my doctor voice on. I'm sorry, but you're gonna need surgery. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Good vibes only, ma'am. You need the surgery. And good vibes only. You get it? Anything that is perceived as a potential negative or threat to the good vibe is non-existent to them. They believe that one instance of negativity is enough to shake their whole being. Bro, your frame's looking weak. You got scoliosis? I mean, they are not the type to be there for their homie when they are in need. My friend's upset? That's not a good vibe. That's a bad vibe. Fuck that. That sounded like goddamn Marge from The Simpsons. So, in the spirit of Christmas, I'm going to take things a step further from teaching you the healthy bad vibe activities into some evil shit. And I'm not saying you grab your 6-inch Tims and start crushing some turts. Don't be a dickhead. But what I am saying is, number 1, have friends with different opinions. In the modern day, it's very trendy to cut off other people over a difference of opinion. And some of these situations aren't without merit because opinions can be harmful. But having somebody else around with different opinions is just going to cause further growth for you. Because look at this. These people that cut off others because they have what they perceive to be as bad vibes or a difference of opinion prohibit their own growth and never allow themselves to check if they are potentially in the wrong on something. In other words, the good vibes only people will never stop to reflect on whether or not they themselves are wrong. Bro, imagine thinking every idea that you come up with is a good idea. You'd be like Taco Bell, releasing the most culinary creation ever to exist and then taking it off the menu a week later. Sir, people are really liking our new chalupa, I don't know. Sir, they really like this new item. That's good to hear. Take it off the menu. If only someone were there to stop this from happening. I think I've made my point. But the TLDR of this section is that having a support group of friends with different opinions keeps you in check and exposes you to new ideas. Ideas that you may not have come up with on your own. Jokes aside, I think that potentially one of the most beneficial things that you can hear from someone, and somebody that you truly care about and somebody that cares about you, is them sitting down with you and saying, hey, I think you're wrong on this. That's a friend. Somebody who's looking out for you and your best interests and not being afraid to rock the boat. That person has enough respect for you all's friendship to tell you how he honestly feels, and I fucking love that in people. Number 2, disagree with others. This concept goes along with our previous point, but don't be afraid to have disagreements. They happen, but oh my gosh, do not take this as an invitation to start a Smash Bros. Brawl session in the streets of Detroit. There is a healthy way to disagree with people, and there's even a phrase you can use. So let's say you're talking with someone and you're not really believing what they're saying. No, this crystal really does help me sleep easier at night. Instead of laughing in their face or causing a scene, understand that most of the time people just want to be heard. Like the action of talking is therapeutic, and being listened to, that is a recipe for being liked by someone. So when you find yourself in a situation that you can't necessarily walk away from the other person, show interest in their point of view. Say this, I may be wrong, as I frequently am, and if I am wrong, I want to be put right. Let's examine the facts. This phrase is a quote from the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'm not sponsored by anyone, I just think that everyone should give this book a read. The magic in this phrase is that you take the blame off of the other person and put it onto yourself, and you give them an invitation to be listened to. I mean, what rational person is going to hear that and not jump on the opportunity to explain more of their beliefs and interests? Number 3, white space. Good vibes only, I feel like, implies that you always have to be doing something that serves in the interests of the good vibe. But give yourself some time to breathe and to be introspective throughout the day. So, white space. What is that? So if you make a schedule of everything that you have to do throughout the day, leave some blank space in there to just relax. It's your time, it doesn't belong to anyone else, and you can just do what you want. Oh shit. Oh man, it's happening. I'm going ghost. But don't forget, we're all gonna make it.